Hey guys, I'm Amy and you've landed on Belle Loves Bargains. That's my cow Effingham, and sometimes he co-hosts with me. He's got a lot to say. This channel is Dollar Tree and only Dollar Tree. And why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is $1.25, people. So stick around, consider subscribing, and don't forget to give me that big thumbs up. And if you want to know more about the 4 uploads I do every week, just check out the description box for more information. Enjoy! I am Chiquita Banana, and I've come to say bananas have to ripen in a certain way. When they're flecked with brown and have a golden hue, bananas taste the best and are the best for you. You can put them in a salad, wah-ha. You can put them in a pie, hi-hi. Any way you want to eat them, it's impossible to beat them. I am Chiquita Banana, and I've come to say bananas have to ripen in a certain way. There's so many more words to that song. Hey guys, welcome to Belle's Bargains. My name is Amy. So today I had to sing that song because today I'm doing a challenge, for under 5 challenge, and it's a fruity tray, and it's also Cinco de Mayo. Waha, riba, riba. Okay, so Chiquita Banana song started back in the 1940s. Did you guys know that? I'm not even sure it was Dole. I think Dole then adopted it later. You know, Dole bananas. Every time I start a video with you guys, I have to clean my glasses. Anyway, but it was originally based on the Hollywood actress Carmen Miranda. You know, she had all the fruit on her head. I am Chiquita Banana, and I'm here to say, yay. Anyway, God, there's so many words, though. I love it. But bananas like the climate of the very, very tropical equator, so you should never put your bananas in the refrigerator. Okay. All right, if it's your first time here, stick around. We have so much fun. Welcome to my kitchen. This morning, I am drinking my carnation breakfast. Drink that I got from where? The Dollar Tree. And why? Because everything I own is from the Dollar Tree. And this entire channel is about the Dollar Tree, and only Dollar Tree. And why? Effingham. He just said, yay. Wow. I've converted you, haven't I? Okay, and we go to the Dollar Tree. Why? Well, I mean, I go. You can't go. Sorry. There's this no leg thing. Okay. Anyway, because everything at the Dollar Tree is $1.25. That's right, Effingham. $1.25. All right. So this is one of my $1.25 things that I buy all the time. The Carnation Breakfast Essentials Mixed Berry. I've already had my coffee. Can you tell? Oh, yeah. All right. So I'm super excited because today I'm doing that challenge. I did it last month. It's on the 5th of every month, and it comes out at like 5 Eastern time, I think. Wait, maybe this will tell me because I'm going to show you. Yeah, 5 p.m. Eastern. So this month, the host is always Missy from Crafty Cove and Emily from Farm Chic, but the guest host this time is Charlotte from Crafting Up a Storm. There's our lovely ladies that are hosting this wonderful challenge. Thank you so very much. All right, I had so much fun with this. I did nautical earlier this week, and I hauled nautical, and so like to switch from that to tier tray, fruity tier tray was like, wow, I got to change it up in my brain. And so I went really traditional bright fruit colors. So not farmhouse, just very traditional bright fruit colors. So anyway, let's just get into it. I'm not sure I can pick this up and show it to you because I feel like I'm just going to drop stuff, but maybe we're going to try here for a little bit. Uh-oh. Well, it sort of tipped over, but anyway, here's my tier tray. Okay, this tipped over, everything's tipping over as I stand it up. All right. But I'm going to start taking things apart and show it to you, and then you're going to see this all put together on the video, okay? So there's so many cool things on here. So first of all, my tray is a fruity tray. So bonus video on this challenge video is that I make my fruity tray. So tier tray. So I'll show you that after I start pulling things off of it. So I don't even know where to begin with the stuff that I made, but let's start here. So this was one of the crafts. Remember, it's 5 for under 5. So this is actually 3 things that I did for under 5. So I did 3 jarred or bottled things. So the first one is the orange juice. This is, they were the bottles, I think they sold them around Valentine's Day. There was a black one and a white one that had a little hanging heart on it. So I just had to be cute to make it orange juice. I wrote it 2 different ways. I don't know. If you were going to keep it permanent, you would have to Mod Podge. My cork keeps popping out. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? Okay. Well, anyway, and I stole a cork from the seashell bottles, which is what these are. Now, here's the thing. Technically, this only cost me for this bottle because these bottles I already had because I bought a ton of the seashells bottles, these little bottles with the tiny seashells in it for my wedding because I made those bottled invitations and I had to get small seashells. So technically I had these, but all I did was, I love this. I think it's super cool. I took glitter glue and put it in there with water to give it like a Play-Doh-y texture. I'm sure that's right. Anyway, and then so strawberry jam, orange marmalade. I didn't write. I just put stickers. These stickers were hard to stick on, by the way. FYI. Fly. So like I tried hot glue, Mod Podge. Anyway, you can get them to stick on. Eventually what I did was I Mod Podged and I tied a string around them. Okay, so I love this. All I did was take the raffia bow off the top, put a little jute twine on it, some glitter glue, some water, and then the little stickers on it. So that was that, and my orange juice. So my first little craft, I don't know what order they're in on my video, sorry guys. So with this, technically it only cost me the $1.25 for this bottle, but even if you were gonna buy all 3, this is $3.75 for the bottles, and then the glue and the marker and the little piece of ribbon, we assume you have in your stash, or not, I don't know. Okay, so I gotta just take this stuff off and put it to the side. So those are my little jar things. Then, again, I don't know what order these are on my film. I can't remember. So this was a little sign that I bought a long time ago. It says, "You're a peach." Well, I got to tell you guys, I didn't buy anything. I just went into my craft stash to make this. I was like, I'm not going to buy certain specific fruit stuff. I'm going to make it from what I have. So that's exactly what I did. So I had this from, probably over a year ago in my stash. And I had these fruit stickers, and you'll see when I do the tray, I gotta back up though. I have to back up. When I went to pull the fruit stuff out, I found all the fruit bags that I bought like last season sometime, last spring, I think. Look, I've torn them apart. They had these fruit bags, right? So I found those, I was like, yes, I'm gonna use those. The reason I have to show you this is because I ended up using this one the most, and I used parts from this bag. And the tags on the bags. So this particular one, and then I took this inside of the bag and Mod Podged on the back of this and then put fruity stickers. And then these are like 3 little pineapple wood stickers that I glued together because I wanted it to stand, because this was originally a hanging thing, if I can get it to see. So I wanted to make it I'm moving, but you get the idea. So I just took Your Peach. I also did try and sand this a little bit just to give it a little bit of wear. Super hard to sand off. Like, I don't know, it's like chalk paint or whatever they're using. So Your Peach, and then just fruit on the back. So the back side of it, anywhere that you looked on the tray, same reason I did the orange juice on both sides. Anywhere you looked on the tray, and these also have stickers on the back. So that anywhere you looked on the tray, you would see the items. Okay, then I took the Easter garland that this one had carrot on the end of it, and I made it an orange one. So this, you guys, is a tag off these bags. They had tags on them, the gift tag that said "to from." So I stole 2. I glued them back to back. I made them the end of my thing. And then I really want to show you this. I took the orange ribbon that was the handle on one of the bags, cut it off, tied it there. But these tassels, I'm going to show you one. What they come like this. See how much better they look? All I did was knot every one of these. Can you see how much better that looks? It shortens it up a little bit, which I thought they were too long. And these just look like stringy witch hair. So anyway, I just put a knot in each one of it, changes it so much. And this is what it did look like, right? And so I made it orange. How easy was that? And that was $1.25. So easy. Even if I had to buy the 2 bags, I'm at $3.75 for this cute little garland. Yeah. Okay. So there was that. So I drew my orange garland on there. Then what else did I do? I want to show you something that actually is not a craft, but it's super cute. And that was, I added this to my tier tray, and these are the coasters. So I'm not counting this as one of my 5 friend of 5, but I mean, I could have put both of them on there. Just pink didn't go really well with it, I didn't think. So I want to show you that these were the coasters that are in the springtime summery stuff. I don't know which islands. I don't know. They have that whole thing of party stuff. And so I just took them out of the package. And it was a little pineapple on my tier tray. Another one was this, which I had in my stash. So not one of my crafts, just part of my tier tray, this little watermelon thing. If I had made it a craft, I actually would have repainted this whole thing, which I thought about doing. And I was like, no, I had enough crafts, so I didn't. But I would have repainted it with a black and a brighter sort of reddish pink on this. And I just would have changed it completely. I didn't, but I could have. Then these, which is one of my favorite things on here. And when I bought these and hauled them, I said, it's so perfect for a fruit tier tray. And then that challenge came up. These are blender travel cases. Check them out. So I put these, technically I almost felt like making this one of my crafts. Like open up the package, put them on your tier tray, $3.75. There's your craft. Because how stinking cute are these? And this is the basis for why I went with the really vibrant colors on everything that I did, was because this was the first thing I pulled out. I was like, yes, I get to use these. And they are in the makeup area, blender travel cases. This would also be great in the unconventional, right? Pull blender makeup brush thingy bobbers. Okay. All right, and then of course I had the lighted box that was the pineapple, so I painted that all up. What I really want to talk to you guys about though is that I painted the entire thing. Do you see that? I painted inside, outside, everywhere. Painted, okay, I did not, I just did like the yellow part back there. And just so that anywhere that you looked on the tray, you were gonna get the pineapple color. And of course I can turn it on, I'm not going to because it'd be really bright. But this was super fun to paint. And if you guys watch me paint it at all, I want you to take note of the fact that I'm not super careful, because really good painting isn't like pristine. I'm really just, I sort of made my pattern really quickly with a darker color and then just sort of went in. But it looks great, doesn't it? I mean, that looks fabulous. And it was very easy. Okay, and then the favorite, I think my favorite 5 friend of 5 craft that I made is this one. And this is, again, I used the bags. So this was the first thing I made with the bags. And I cut oranges out of the bag. And this is one of those whiteboard houses. And then I took oranges out of the bag. The ribbon was the handle, the satin handle on the bag. I threw 2 little beads on it, and it says, orange you sweet, mama. Then I took the back side, and you'll notice, so it's the same, but it's from one of the other bags. It's the polka dotted side. And then this was one of the tags. So just like the tag that I used here, right? But this is the lemon one. And I cut lemon out of the lemon bag, okay? And then I put pucker up. So super cute, love this one. And then the final thing that I'm gonna show you, of course, is my tier tray. And, and I did throw a couple of these on. You'll see in the photos. Okay, so that was all the stuff I put on there. All right, my tier tray. Okay, so this is it. This is a tray from Dollar Tree Plus. I think it was $3 for this wood tray. Oh, that's where I tried, you'll see in the video. I tried the shoe, where's my other one? The shoe polish. This is the best stuff in the whole wide world. I love this stuff. So all I did was whitewash my small one and my bottom one. And then this is a vase filled with yellow and white beads, is my riser. I had these yellow pineapple wood stickers, so I put them on the top. These are all whitewashed. And then what did I do? I cut apart a bag. There it is. And I Mod Podged on the bottom. And then the top is the side panel, which is that. How cute. Yeah? You guys like that? And then, of course, what I did was I really tried to carry things through, right? So I used, the polka dots there, the side of the bags, the side of the bags, the tag on this. So I really carried through using those fruit bags on it. Anyway, I hope you guys like it. Hope you like the pictures that you're going to see here. Again, thank you so much to the ladies for this fun challenge. down below, their channels will be listed, and also the playlist is going to be listed. This is a really fun one. I can see doing this every month. And especially this one was super fun for me because I didn't go buy anything. I was just like, yeah, nope. I'm just going to go in my craft stash and see what I did. So again, I want to thank Missy from Crafty Cove and Emily from Farm Charm Chic and Charlotte from Crafting Up a Storm. Thank you, ladies, for putting on such a fun challenge. And please go check out the playlist. Make sure you tell them Amy from Bella's Bargain sent you. You guys, just so good. Effingham, you didn't have much to say today. Okay. Yep, it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Effingham, I forgot to put your sombrero on. Yeah. Oops. The truth is, Effingham, no, I'm sorry. I don't have a sombrero for you. Maybe next year. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, gonna go back to finishing my carnation breakfast. You guys, I hope you really loved my tier trade today. We're gonna go back to nautical on Tuesday. Don't forget to join me on Saturday for another holla for your dollar haul. Holla for your dollar haul. I think people should send me videos. Who was I talking to? And her granddaughters were singing that, doing my dollar for. And I said, people should start sending me videos of holla for your dollar haul. I throw them up on my videos. That'd be funny, huh? Okay. Anyway, that's it, guys. So everybody, as always, from your singing crafty crafter, don't forget to check out the playlist below and tell me which craft was your favorite today. Happy hunting at your local Dollar Tree. Enjoy the rest of the video watching how I made these. Goodbye, besties. Love you. Say goodbye, Effingham. Say goodbye. Thank you very much. We will see you back here on Saturday. Enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to make my tier tray for the 5 for Under fruity tier tray, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're supposed to do fruity tier tray stuff, and I thought, well, I think I'm just gonna make my fruity tier tray first. So this is sort of a bonus little craft. Anyway, this is obviously $1.25, $1.25, but this I got at the Dollar Plus store for $3. So it's going to be over $5 for this, but I'm not really counting it as my 5 for under 5. So because this is $3, this is $4.25. My piece of wood would make it $5.50, and my bag is going to make it $6.75. So still not bad, but this isn't really technically one of my projects. This is a bonus because I thought I might as well make the fruity tier tray while I'm making the fruity tiered stuff. My new favorite thing to use is that liquid shoe polish. I tend to go on trends with things. I tried the brown there and then decided on the white. And this really gives it a good whitewash effect. So I love that I don't have to open up a bottle and get a brush out or anything like that, and just use the sponge applicator on the shoe shine stuff and apply. And you could put multiple coats on to get this a little bit whiter, I guess. And also, it has almost like a chalky feel, so you can seal it as well if you want. I don't. I think it's fine the way it is. Anyway, take one of these fruit bags, and this is the one that has, I think those are lemons, right? And I just am cutting down to put that inside the tray. Not bodge that down. So I trace on the outside, lay it down like that, and trace it. Of course, first time pencil didn't work or something. Then I cut, but I always cut inside the lines, okay, because you know it's going to be smaller than what you've traced because you're tracing on the outside. And then I measure one side first. So width, I put it in there. Is it going to fit the width-wise, right? So I'm just cutting one way. All right, that fits. Now I laid it in there and I ran my fingernail to figure out the other
the other way, width and whatever the other way is. Then throw some Mod Podge down. Now these gift bags are a little thick, so I take my little bottle of water and I squirt it all with water to help it absorb in that Mod Podge as I lay it in there. And then I spray some more water and more Mod Podge and go over the top of it. And then I'm just using that little, like, that's a circuit tool. I think they sell at Dollar Tree, but it works perfect for like laying things down. And then the fingertips, of course. Now I'm going to do the top one, and I do the same thing. Measure it. Do exactly the same thing. I go in and measure one way, then measure the other way. Funny thing is, this one didn't go in as perfect as the bottom one, the bigger piece did, which kind of makes sense. The smaller it is, the smaller it is to get it perfect. So exact same process. And I wasn't worried about the seam even in there, because you almost wipe that seam out when you press it down. It just works really well. What I love about Mod Podging with these bags, though, is that they are thick, so you don't ever have that run of stuff, the ink and whatnot. Okay, and then you don't push through it. Now, here's the thing. I decided not to use the wood for my middle support. Instead, I found this clear vase, filled it with yellow and white beads, sticking with our color theme there, and glued that, and it worked perfect. I did do some measuring, by the way, to find the center. Okay, so then I have my tier tray, and I love it. I think it came out great. And now I'm just going to go into all the stuff that I made for the tier tray. I hope you like. Look, there's some stuff on there that's part of the 5 for Under 5 challenge, and some stuff that is just stuff out of my stash. So I love it. I think this came out great. So the next thing I'm going to do is that pineapple there, which does light up. It's a light box. I actually considered taking it apart and not having it be a light box, but in the end I left it as it is. I just want to again express how easy to paint like this is. I am using the Dollar Tree acrylics. That is the new, one of the colors that they brought out with the Shore Living, which is, it's some sand color. I don't remember exactly the name of it. And first thing I do is just coat this entire thing in that color. This painting's going to get tedious. Then I took sort of a mustard color. These are all the Dollar Tree acrylics, all of them. And I just I lost a little bit of footage, but I just painted on that pattern. Really not very precise, just did crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. Then I'm going in with that same darker color just to do some highlighting. Then I take the green, but notice I still have brown on the brush purposefully. So I dip into the green, I put that on first, and then run my brush all the way down so the brown comes into it too. That's done on purpose. It's blending without even trying. It works phenomenal. And then I just continued that process painting. You'll see me finish it up here. You can do this however you want. I went with a lighter green because I was going with those brighter colors as opposed to a darker green, but you do notice I will pull out a darker green here, and just to give it some little depth in there. Works perfect. I really let my brush strokes do the fanning of the leafy stuff on top of the pineapple here. And then I go in along the edges with that darker one, and then I add a little bit of that dark green into the pineapple itself, because of course pineapples do have a little bit of that dark green on them. I actually think this came out super cute, super easy. I hope you guys like it as well. Now the simplest project. So taking the tags off of those bags. I took one tag off of one tag off the other, and they were oranges. Used my trusty my glue stick, glued those together, glued that garland on, which was so easy because now it's an orange garland instead of carrot. But I think this is the best part. I was going to cut them, and I was like, no, I'm just going to start knotting. And it does. It works great. I'm never going to use another one of these pre-made tassels on the Dollar Tree garland thingies without knotting the ends, because it changed it so much and looked so much better. And then I took the handle there, which was the ribbon handle from the bag. I cut that off and tied it on as a little bow there. This couldn't be any simpler, you guys, but it works. It's perfect. I still changed it, made it a craft. So I love how this came out, and I don't know, I think it's absolutely perfect.
So this white bottle, which comes with this heart tied on it, I stole a cork from one of the seashell bottles to put on this because it needs a cork on it. And then two of the bottles that seashells come in. And I'm gonna have this one, take this off. I'm gonna use an orange check, and I'm gonna write orange juice. And then these, I'm gonna use stickers, and I think I'm gonna coat them in glitter glue and have strawberry and orange marmalade, strawberry jam. If it works the way I think it's gonna work. So I don't know, we're gonna try it. So let's see.
Another super easy. I really went for easy on these 5 for under 5. These bottles, like I said, I think there was last Valentine's Day or something. They're really cool bottles, and you could totally go farm country on them. But because I was sticking with these bright colors, I used a bright ribbon on it. So just wrote on there orange juice. I'm not too careful about it. I think it's fine no matter how. By the way, these glass markers are amazing. They're Dollar Tree. And when you first put them on, you can wipe them off. It does dry on there like a paint in the end. So then I just take my little orange checked, and put a bow on it. Do you see my robe sleeves there? You guys can always know when I'm crafting very early in the morning because I have that robe sleeve. So then I took the glue, and at first I was just going to put the glue in there and try and run it along the sides. And I was like, wait, if I throw water in it and mix it a little bit, it's going to go around the sides better. I think I just showed you a clip twice. Oh well, it doesn't matter. So I added water in and then just shook, and it worked great. It gave it just enough of a texture that it went all the way around and stayed on the walls of the little jar. I thought this was kind of a cute little trick, and then just put the stickers on, which I told you were kind of hard to get to stay on. That was the worst part of it. So, and that was because they were like those 3D stickers. I think if it was just flat stickers, it would have worked a lot better. In the end, though, I think it all came out cute. I love my orange juice bottle and my jam and marmalade. Now we're going to take this You're a Peach little sign. This was so hard to rip that ribbon off. It was funny. Anyway, I did get it off, and I did take the sticker off too because of obviously I was going to Mod Podge over the back, and I did take the staples out as well. And then try to do some sanding, but they have this painted with like a heavy chalk paint, I think, or something, so it doesn't sand very easily, but I was trying to get it to look a little worn. It didn't matter. Then I sanded where the staples came out, so it was nice and flat. Cut a piece of that side of the bag, those fruit bags again, and just repeated my process of Mod Podging. So put the Mod Podge all over, spray it and put it down, then Mod Podge over it, and then basically all I do is let it dry. And on these, because I was going to the edge, I was just really using my finger to press down on the edge so it would dry on there nice and flat, so I could sand it off, which of course I do. Do you see how there's some discoloration there? I wasn't too worried because I knew I was putting the stickers on there. But if I wasn't and I was doing something else, I would have added more water just to make sure I got an even dry pattern on that Mod Podge. But I wasn't. Just placing those stickers on there now. No particular order, I'm just covering it. So it really wasn't any order whatsoever. Again, that was just because it's the back side, and so I wanted it visually to look good all the way around on the tier tray. And then I just took these wood pineapple stickers and glued a couple of them together so that it would help it stand, and it looks really cute. I thought this was so simple and perfect for a fruity tier tray. So love those makeup brush holders. They're so perfect on this tier tray. All right, now on to this little house, which I think these are fairly new, these white board little houses. And so of course I had picked one up, and I just thought this was perfect for doing something on top of the tier tray, because of course then it gave my tier tray some height.
I have a house, I have another bag, and I'm gonna make a really cute tier tray, couple of items from the bag in the house. So 125 and 250, and we're gonna see how many things we can get from this.
Here is that shoe polish one more time. So I just went along the outside and the edges of this with that shoe polish to whitewash this up. So I was really trying to go for pretty bright, and I didn't have anything that was just a natural wood anywhere on this project. So, and then cut out the orange polka dot side of this orange bag and traced around that. This is going to be for the back side of this house, because of course I was making everything two-sided. So again, traced, cut inside, and then just do some measuring and cutting so that it hit that way, and then use my fingertips to push it in there, and then that's going to fit. Now I took the shoe polish and went along the inside there so that in case there was any spot it wasn't perfect fit, when I glued down that paper it would be white in the parts that weren't covered. Now I'm going to fussy cut out some oranges here out of this bag, and just, I don't know, just picked a couple, one that was sliced and the whole one, and included the orange blossoms in this. There's a little bit of fussy cutting. Why I didn't grab my little scissors is beyond me. But do you notice how I turn the paper and not the scissors? It's a really good trick, by the way, you guys. So then I decided, like, how am I going to lay this on there? All right, and I even cut off the one leaf and placed it somewhere different, and put that one so it went right up to the side, and then just use my big school glue stick that I got at the Dollar Tree at back to school time, and glued those down. So just use a glue stick to glue these down, and I do the same thing with the paper on this back side. And I played with it just a little bit to get it so that it's in there pretty evenly. And now you can see why I painted the white, or shoe polish, the white on the bottom there, so that if anything showed through. Then I'm playing with the tags, trying to figure out, like, what am I going to do? How am I going to use this? And so in the end, I ended up just going with the lemon. And there again is a handle from one of the bags. And I make that cute little bow, tie it with jute, add a couple of beads on it just to sort of finish it off. And then after I do that, I grab I think I got a dry erase marker, to write on the whiteboard here. And I don't glue this down yet because I want to see where I can put the bow to make it look okay. I didn't like it on top of the house, so I knew I had to put it inside there. So I erased Orange Juice Sweets and then wrote it again with it hanging down so I would make sure that it was going to be seen. And then I go to this side, so I'm going to add lemons to this side. So one side was orange, one side was lemons. Again, I'm just going to fussy cut out and put my stuff down here. And I didn't want it to be exactly the same, right? The other side, it's still fruit themed, obviously. And so get the lemons on this one, decide where they're going to go. And then I glue stick those down, and I grab the lemon tag, just the lemon tag now. And with the orange background, I just thought this was super cute. And do a little, I started to look at that green ribbon and I thought it was too dark. So I just went for a jute twine, because I jute twine on the other side holding the beads, so I thought that was fine. And then wrote pucker up. This is my favorite one. Anyway, that's it, you guys. Those are all the projects for my 5 for under 5 projects for my fruity tier tray. Which one is your favorite? This was such a fun challenge. I'm loving this 5 for under 5 monthly challenge, so I hope to be doing some more of this. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to go watch the rest of the playlist, and to go follow the hostess, go to their channels and check them out and subscribe to them if you haven't already. All right, besties, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and make a comment. It really does help my channel. I love you guys so much. And I hope you really liked my fruity tier tray with the 5 for under 5.